We have tips for you. If you are truly struggling with your sleep, I urge you to see a sleep specialist. Go talk to somebody, find out what might be going on, because there could be something serious and you need to address it. But if you're struggling with sleep on a fairly regular basis and you want some tips and some ideas, that's what we're here for. Tip number 1. Caffeine/stimulants. This is often the low-hanging fruit. You might be having trouble sleeping because your body is having trouble getting rid of the caffeine that you have consumed that day. So it might be worth a try to stop having caffeine at a certain hour. Maybe it's 4 o'clock, maybe it's 2 o'clock, maybe it's 12 o'clock. Maybe you try a day with 0 caffeine. Stop screaming. I know it can be hard, but give your body a chance to see if that is one of the issues, because it can be a stimulant. And there are certain people who don't metabolize caffeine that well. I am one of them. Oh, it's so sad. I have to stop drinking green tea at 1 p.m. Point number 2. Alcohol. And once again, this can be tough for people who enjoy their red wine with dinner, or their bit of scotch after dinner, or whatever the case may be. But alcohol is actually very disruptive to sleep. Many people try alcohol because they feel like, I will calm down. I will be able to sleep when I have my cup of wine, or my glass of wine. And for many people, that is true. It can help you get to sleep, but it doesn't give you a good, solid sleep and can often wake you up in the middle of the night. It also prevents you from having REM sleep, which is the sleep that's the most restorative sleep. That's when you do a lot of that repair and memory consolidation. So when you wake up from a night of alcohol binging, or even just slight alcohol consumption, you might not feel quite as good as you would if you hadn't consumed it. 3 square meals. It is important to eat. Maybe you don't have 3 meals a day, but it is important to have balanced meals throughout the day. That means having some protein, having some carbohydrate in the form of a fiber-rich carbohydrate, and having some fat. This keeps blood sugar balanced and also ensures that you are getting sufficient calories throughout the day. If you are not getting enough calories, that can have an impact on your sleep. Yes, it can. And conversely, if you are getting too many calories, particularly at night, if you are having a huge meal at night, that can also rub your tummy the wrong way.
That's happened to me.
I remember. Make sure that you haven't eaten for 3 or 4 hours before you go to sleep. And the same thing with beverages. I did say to drink some chamomile tea earlier, but it can be helpful to not consume huge amounts of liquid before bed. Why? Well, not that liquid is bad for you. It's that your bladder might be the thing that's waking you up. And sometimes when we've woken up to go to the bathroom, it's tough to get back to sleep.
That's happened to me too.
A lot of these things have happened to you.
That is true.
Point number 4, our last point. Magnesium. Magnesium is an important mineral that is helpful for sleep regulation. So it is known to relax the body. It is helpful for muscle relaxation. It's got a role in 300 other enzymatic reactions in the body, but it's helpful for sleep. We find magnesium in our dark leafy greens. Always a good excuse to get more. Our beans. Well, hello, beans. More excuses for more beans. And our nuts and our seeds. See our nut and seed episode up here. Look at me plugging our old episodes. There's been some good research, actually, both recently and in the past, that taking magnesium supplements can be helpful for sleep. I recommend the form magnesium glycinate as opposed to magnesium citrate, citrate. Magnesium citrate has more of an impact on the muscles, and that can affect the muscles of your bowels, which might mean that things are a little bit looser. But great to start off with 200 milligrams of magnesium glycinate. See how that works for your body, if it helps with sleep, and you can move up from there. Again, working with a practitioner on this so you are getting the right amount for you is really helpful. But magnesium is marvelous. Nighty-night.